Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Hindustani in Japan. I hope you have seen my previous video in which I have shared basic information about car driving license in Japan. So let's get started with today's video. I will be sharing information about converting your foreign driving license into Japanese driving license. So let's get started. In this video I will cover 3 points. What is the eligibility criteria, what are the documents that we require, and what is the procedure for getting an appointment. And let's get started with the first point, that is what is the eligibility criteria. So one of the eligibility criteria is that you should be registered in the basic residence register. That means you should have a residence card. Second eligibility criteria is that you have a foreigner driving license and it should be valid. If you have an expired driving license, it is not valid. The third eligibility criteria is that you should be staying in your driving license issuing country for more than 3 months. If you are staying there for more than 3 months, you are eligible to convert your driving license into Japanese driving license, that is Gaimei Kirikai. So let's take an example. There is a person who was staying in India from 2010 until 2017. He got a driving license in 2012 and he stayed until 2014 in India, and then he traveled to Japan in 2014. So he was in India from 2012 to 2014. That is the duration when he had a valid driving license and he was in the issuing country. So that duration should be more than 3 months. If you are staying there for more than 3 months, you will be eligible for Gaimei Kirikai, but there will be some obligations and restrictions. The first obligation is that you have to display beginner driver mark on your vehicle on the front and the rear glass, and you have to keep it for 1 year. The second obligation is that in case you are going for a motorcycle driving license, you cannot make anyone sit on your back. If you have stayed in your driving license issuing country for more than 1 year, then you are not supposed to get into the obligations of beginner driver license, and you can directly start using it without any obligation. So let's start with discussing the required documents for this procedure, Gaimei Kirikai. First document is a valid foreign driving license. So it should not be expired driving license, it should be a valid driving license. And in case you have an expired driving license along with the current valid driving license, you should carry both of them. The next document that you require is a passport. It is definitely required that you carry all your passport, new and any old expired passport, along with you, because that will be the most important document to prove that you were present in your driving license issuing country for more than 3 months or even more than 1 year. Your foreigner driving license needs to be translated into Japanese. So there is an organization called Japanese Automobile Federation. It helps you to translate your foreign driving license into Japanese language, and it doesn't translate the complete document. They have a particular format, and they will provide the information of your driving license in that particular format, which is accepted by the Japanese driving organization. And you can get this facility from your embassy or the consulate as well. So you can take it from anywhere. In case of COVID situation, so now they are accepting, you can send your foreigner driving license through mail to the JAF, and they will translate it and send it back to you. When you send your driving license, you have to send a fees as well, which is approximately 3,000 yen. You have to send that amount plus the driving license with your form. After translation, they will send it back to your house within a week. The next document that you require is the certificate of residence, that is called Juminyo. And this document you can get it from the ward office, cost you around 300 yen, so you can get it very easily. In case you people want me to make a video of how to get your Juminyo, just let me know, I will create a video. Next is your residence card. Next is a photo. You need a 3 cm by 2.4 cm size photo. In case you already have, you can take it. It should be taken within 6 months. And in case you don't have it, don't hurry to get it. At the driving license center, you already have a photo booth and you can get it printed there. The last document that we require is the DL extract. This document is very important because it shows you the history, whether you have done any accident or any damage in your driving license issuing country. So if you have all these documents, just bundle them together, and next part that will, you have to book an appointment and go there, and with all these documents, and a process will be done. So let's start with the process of booking an appointment for Gaimei Kirikai. For booking an appointment, you have to call the driving license issuing center, and the mobile number is flashing here, so you can call on that number. But the problem here is they only speak Japanese, and they will be requiring a lot of information from you before booking an appointment. So make sure that if somebody knows Japanese in nearby you, so take help from them and make a call to driving center for booking an appointment. The timing for booking an appointment is that from Monday to Friday, you can call from 9 AM to 12 PM, from 1300 GST to 1600 GST, that means 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So this is the time where you can book an appointment by calling them on a specific number. In case you are staying in Kanagawa Prefecture and book an appointment, so please call on this number and then press 3 followed by 1 to skip the telephonic information that they want to present and directly start speaking to the operator for booking an appointment. Once you got an appointment, they will mention that this particular date is available, and there will be 2 slots on that date, that is from morning 8:30 to 9 and in the afternoon from 1 to 1:30, and either of slot you will get, so be there on time. So this was all about this video, and I hope you have liked this video. So please like and share this video to all the friends and family, and do subscribe to my channel to get more details about it. Don't forget to watch my next video, because I will be sharing all the traffic rules and regulations which are mandatory to be remembered to clear this exam, and I will also be solving some sample question and answers which will help you to pass the written test, because in that test there will be 10 questions and you have to get at least 8 correct answers. So stay tuned to my channel. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. So see you in the next video. This is very important message that I want to share in this video. Do not drive in Japan if you don't have a valid driving license, because there are many implications of it. In case the cop find you driving without the Japanese driving license or the valid international driving license, they can detain you to India. They can put you in jail. In case any accident happens, insurance company will not support you with the compensation, and you have to bear a very high cost. Claims are very high. So make sure that you do not drive in Japan if you don't have a valid driving license. Very important in Japan to follow all the traffic rules, and only drive if you have a driving license, and don't forget to take your driving license while you are driving. Okay, all the best. Bye.